Thank you for being with us. Our top story tonight, we are learning new details about the victims killed in Wednesday's mass shooting in Maine. This as the manhunt for the shooter intensifies. Throughout Friday, law enforcement vehicles were seen racing from town to town. The search has also expanded to a nearby river close to where they found the vehicle of 40-year-old Robert Card, the man accused of gunning down 18 people. For more, let's go to Philip Crowther, international affiliate reporter with the Associated Press. He is standing by in Lisbon, Maine right now. Philip, so what are you finding out about the victims?
Well, look, while we've been trying to find out where and when the police are themselves attempting to find the suspect, we got a reminder today that it's really time to pay our respect to those who lost loved ones and to those who lost their lives in this mass shooting. The names were read out at the press conference just a short while ago. All of the names, all 18 of the victims, have now been identified. Their photos also published at that press conference by local officials. We know their age range as well, from 76, the eldest person who died in that mass shooting, to 14, the youngest. We know that there was a youth bowling league underway at the bowling alley. That was where the first part of this mass shooting took place. The other part, of course, a restaurant and bar in the same town. We, at this point, don't know exactly what kind of arrangements there might be for these victims, whether there might be something held publicly, who might attend, but it was a reminder just a very short while ago that 18 people lost their lives and that 3 people are still in critical condition in hospital. This was the 36th mass shooting in the United States this year, the worst one this year as well.
And Philip, we know it's so very tough for the families there, and catching the suspect really is top of mind for them. Where does, the search stand right now for the suspect?
Well, look, the simple truth is it has been unsuccessful so far. We're soon about to enter the 3rd day of this mass manhunt. There are hundreds of police officers and FBI agents out here looking for this suspect, be it on the ground. We're seeing convoys of police cars driving up and down this road right here, going to houses or businesses where they might have heard there could be a lead, unsuccessfully so far. There's a search in the air as well. We see and hear helicopters, and there's a search on water as well. The river here has become a focus of the search, according to the police officials who spoke to us earlier today. What we're seeing essentially during the day are police officers swarming toward one place where they think they might be able to find either a lead or the suspect himself, and then usually maybe half an hour or 1 hour later they tend to leave that place again, having found out that there was nothing for them there to find. Police officials also this morning admitting that the further this search goes on, the more desperate essentially they will get. Important to note, though, that the search area has not been expanded. It's still a relatively small area. 4 towns in this area, a very rural area as well. There's been no search expanded to neighboring states, for example, or to Canada.
Philip, almost at a time here, but wondering, has the motive been released? Police, do they know anything about that? What's behind it?
Yeah, it's a good question. That is what's missing, along with the suspect. There is no motive right now. What we do know there is no, and has been acknowledged by police in the last hour, is that there was indeed a note left behind by the suspect. It is believed to be a note to his son, and law enforcement officials speaking to the Associated Press said they believe that this was a suicide note. They also say, though, that there was no motive in this letter. We still don't know whether there was a personal connection between the suspect and the 2 areas where the mass shooting took place. The bowling center first of all, then the restaurant and bar thereafter. We don't know whether this was a personal feud. We don't know to what extent this suspect might have had serious mental troubles. We know that there were some. We don't know exactly how serious they might have been and what exactly they might have entailed. But all of that led to that grisly deed now almost 48 hours ago.
Philip, thank you so much live for us in Maine tonight. We appreciate it.